Hello everyone, this is Anne, and I want to talk a little bit about Canvas Studio and how you can use them in your classes. So let's see, let's look at a Canvas course. So this is me logged into a class in Canvas. You can start from the dashboard, you can start from one of your classes, but notice that there's a couple of ways to use Studio. One is to go to this global navigation where it says Studio right here, and one is to kind of do it directly from a class in Canvas. So let's click on Studio in the global navigation, and if you've added videos, then you will see stuff in there, and if you've never added videos, then it will be blank. So I have a few videos in my library already. So I started making videos outside of Canvas Studio before they even installed it. So usually what I do to populate my library is to import videos in my library. For example, I have a bunch of videos for my pre-calculus class. So here there's a library called Pre-Calculus Chapter 1. Okay, so let's see how you would import videos that you already have. So I'm gonna make a collection. I'm gonna call this Math 141 Pre-Calculus Chapter 2. All right, notice that it's blank right now. You can add videos. If you have videos that you can upload from your computer, or if you have them in YouTube, you can paste the link. Okay, so let's see. So I have some videos. Let's say I have my videos for Chapter 2. So this is from my summer class. Right now I have them sort of just linked to YouTube. So what you can do is, if you know the link address for your videos, you can drop them in here, copy and paste them in here. So there's one video right there. Let's have another link. There's another video. You can add like this. Okay, so if you already have videos, you can just drop them in by linking the YouTube, or if they're not as YouTube, you can drag and drop. So you can basically browse your computer to upload the MP4, whatever file that your videos are in. Okay. All right. So another way to put videos is to record them. So you can, instead of adding, you can hit record. You can do screen capture or a webcam capture. The webcam, it focuses on you, right? So if you do the webcam, hi, you can record like an intro video or a video to a section, and it will record. You'll start recording. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Unit 1. You can finish it. You can give it a title. I'm going to call it test video. Save media, and it will upload it into Canvas for you so you can use it. So this is kind of a repository. You can sort of either import videos that you already have or make them in the moment. The screen capture thing is a bit iffy because it uses Screencast-O-Matic. So if I try to record in Canvas Studio with the screen capture, it loads it, but then it says download the screen capture app. If I do, it's gonna kind of keep doing this in a loop. Every time I do it and I relaunch it, it's gonna say download and install the application to continue. So the problem is that I already have Screencast-O-Matic on my computer, so it kind of gets confused. So it's kind of stuck in a loop. So what I usually do is if I do want to do a screen capture, I use the separate Screencast-O-Matic app on my computer. I do all that, and then I upload it to Canvas Studio. All right, so it's it's kind of, I think it's a little glitch or a bug in the Canvas Studio that sort of, it doesn't agree with your previous download of Screencast-O-Matic. So if you don't have Screencast-O-Matic downloaded, then this will work perfectly. If you do, then you'll find there's a little bit of an issue. So just use Screencast-O-Matic separately and upload the media to Canvas Studio later. All right, so this one we're not going to do. All right, so now what do you do with your videos once you have them? Okay, let me delete this one. All right, I gotta delete the ones that I don't want. All right, so let's go to my pre-calculus chapter 2. Actually, let me go to chapter 1 because I've already done some stuff with that. So these videos now you can put in your courses, and you can also share them. All right, so if you have a set of videos, let's go back to the library. Here's my pre-calc chapter 1 videos. I can share the collection with other people. So if there's somebody else in the college or anywhere else that it's like could use these videos, I could share with somebody who's teaching. So Brenda is teaching pre-calculus 2. I can put it on there, and then Brenda will be able to see those videos also. So if people have them shared with you, if you go to my library, shared with me, then you will see shared videos if anybody shared videos with you. Okay, so great collaboration. All right, what else can you do? So you can import the videos into your Canvas course as videos, but the neat thing about them is that you can make quizzes out of them to kind of see if students have watched the videos, but also to kind of check for understanding as they're going through the lectures or whatever. So here I have a section 1.7 lecture that I made into a quiz. So to make things into a quiz, you go to the little 3 dots and you go to quizzes and you can add a quiz. Okay, so here I already have it done. So if I click on here, it will edit the quiz. So if you add a quiz, then you can enter the video quiz title, section 1.7 lecture quiz. And you have some choices. You can, the default is to show the students where the quizzes are within the video. So we'll kind of show a little question mark as they're going, or you can hide it so they don't know where the quizzes are. It's up to you. The advantage of hiding is that the students will not go directly to the quiz and kind of skip all the other lecture. The disadvantage to hiding them is that it's a bit annoying because they don't know where it is. If I was watching a lecture, I would like to know where the quizzes are just to kind of anticipate where they are. So it's up to you. You can also put annotations on here, and those are good. Like I make mistakes in my videos sometimes, so I use annotations to kind of go, hey, there's an error here. Or you can use annotations in other places for other reasons. And if you click on here, it will show the students where the annotations are. Okay. All right, so here is a pre-made quiz. Let me go to this one and show you what this looks like. All right, so this one is I made ahead of time. So if you click on it, you can revise it. All right, so in here, here's a lecture video, section 1.7, and you can see that there's like 3 question marks on here. So this is where I added quizzes. Okay, so to add quizzes, you basically are going to play your video. Hello, everyone. Welcome. All right, and the point where you want to put a quiz, you're going to add the plus. Okay, so let's say I want to put a quiz over here. You're going to add a plus. You have a choice of true and false. Here's a false one, a true and false one. You type in the question, you choose the correct, you click on the one that's the correct answer, and you're going to save it. Okay, so I watched this lecture video. True is the correct answer. You can give a question feedback if you want to, and you save it, and that will add a quiz over here. Okay, if I want to get rid of the quiz, if I don't like it there, I can trash it, remove the item. Right now I have 3 questions on this quiz. So this is a lecture on transformations. So there's like an introduction on vertical and horizontal scalings. So the quiz has to do with, well, which kind of scaling is this? Multiple choice kind of quiz. Then here's an example of a transformation. So there, I put another question on here after I did 3 examples of, if this is the point and here's a transformation that you apply, where is this original point going to transform to? Right? So just kind of applying knowledge. And then there's another one here on sort of applying a series of transformations and writing the function from the parent function. So here's a quiz. It's like, oh, here's the parent function x squared, and I applied this transformation in order. What's my resulting function? Okay, so you can kind of see that you can make questions based on your lectures that will check understanding and also check if the students are actually watching the lectures, if that's what you want to do. Okay. All right. So now, how do you put it in your class? Okay. So now this is in Canvas Studio. It's in the global navigation. It's your repository of videos. Now you can go to a classroom and you can add the videos. Okay. So let me go. This is my summer class, which just ended. If I want to, you can add a video to a page. So for example, I have my section 1.7 lectures. I can edit this. All right. Right now they're added as YouTube videos because I didn't use Canvas Studios to do it. But if you have your videos in Canvas Studio, it's like, here is the video for this lecture. Then you can go to the little app button here, go to Canvas Studio. This will take you to the problem repository. So this is in chapter 1, section 1.7. Okay, so here you have the choice of standard embed, which just puts the lecture video there, or video quiz embed. Okay, so standard embed will just place the lecture video in your page like this. Okay, so if I can save it, then they can watch the video within the page, or they can make it full screen. And it's just a video. Hello, everyone. Function. All right. And the little blue dot here is an annotation. I made a mistake on the graph. So when they get to there, okay. Yeah, this point is this point. This point is this point. This point is this point, and that point is somewhere here. Okay. All right. So, right. So when they get to that point, I kind of notice, oh, I made a mistake, and I annotated going error in the graph. The first point should have been this, not that. Okay. All right. Perfect. So here it's just a video without the quiz. Okay. So if you don't want to kind of have the quiz embedded, then that's an option. Okay. All right. Let's see. So the other choice, let's say I want to put the quiz in there, then you can go to Canvas Studio and go to my videos and section 1.7 lecture. When I select it, I want to do video quiz embed. Okay, so I'm going to embed it with the quiz in it. All right, so I'm going to save it. All right, so You're preparing your quiz. All right, so okay, it's done. Let me do this as a student though. Student view. Okay, to see what the students are seeing. So there's the section 1.7 lecture quiz. It's sort of part of a page. Okay, you can also put this as a separate assignment. I'll show you in a minute. So they can get started. They can go to full screen if they want to, so you can see it. All right. So I muted the volume. So the lecture is happening. Let me do it like double speed so it moves a bit faster. All right, so you can start from the beginning. There's the initial thing of the lesson, and you can see that the students can see where the quizzes are. You can remove that, right? You can hide these if you don't want the students to see where the quizzes are. So the lecture is going, and then it's going to hit the first question mark just about now, and then it checks for understanding. Okay, so the transformation from f of x equals 2f of x is a vertical stretch. Okay, and then it's lecture. Okay, and they're going to get to the next checkpoint quiz, which is going to ask them to look at a function transformation. Here's a parent function, is transformed to this. For point 4.2 is in the original function, which point corresponds to that one after it's been transformed. Notice that the editor is not math friendly. It's text typing. It doesn't have the rich text editor when you're making these questions. That's one thing that it could be improved. But I think it's it's nice to have like understanding questions rather than like too complicated mathy questions. All right, and there's the last questions on here. So lecture, then you get to the last question on here. Hopefully, I think I bypassed it. There you go. It's like, here's a parent function, find a formula for this sequence of transformations. You can see the editing is not that great, but I think it's understandable. And you can answer the question. Okay, so when the student gets to the end of it, so if it's in quiz format, they submit the quiz and they can view the results. It's auto-graded, and they can see how they did on each of the questions. Okay, so this is a way of kind of making a quiz out of a lecture video in order for students to kind of be a bit more engaged and also check for understanding as you're doing it. So the questions, they don't have to be that many, they don't have to be that involved. It's just a nice, I know that I like when I watch a lecture to kind of go, okay, let's see, did I understand this? Okay. All right. Okay, so leave student view. So I said this is kind of part of a page that could have a bunch of other stuff in it, or you could put this separately. So in my week 1 module, you can add, and the type of thing that you're going to add with like sort of Canvas Studio lecture video is an external tool. So you can go to Canvas Studio. You can find your video quiz that you prepared. So section 1.7, you can add it as a video quiz embed, and then it's going to add a separate item to your module. Okay, I already sort of added it, so I'm going to remove it here. So there's 2 versions of this quiz. One is where the places of the quiz questions are shown to the students, and the second version is when they're not shown. Okay, so here's the student view on this one. All right, so if I open this, I made this open in a new window, so it's nice and big. All right. All right, so I kind of already went to through it. That's why it showed it as being ended.
Hello,
so
everyone.
this
Welcome
version
back to section 1.
Students can see ahead of time where the questions are. Let me close that. Okay, and in the second version, open a new window. All right, and this one, the students don't know where the quiz questions are. So it's hello everyone, welcome back. There it is. So you can see, they can see the annotation for my error, but they can't see the little question marks where the quiz questions are. So it's kind of, it's up to you how you want to do it. The neat thing as a teacher is that after the students have taken the quizzes, you can go on quiz results and you can see how the students did. So let me leave the student view actually. Okay, so there's no reports because nobody's taking it. But yes, if you, there you go. So so when you embed a lecture quiz like this, Insights will show you who's viewed, like the viewers, how many viewers there were for your video, so you can do a little bit of tracking. You can click on each individual student to see if they watched it. And you can also look at the results. So as the students are kind of doing the quiz, then you can see their attempts, you can see their grades, you can see the time that they spent. So it allows a little bit for tracking. All right, what else can you do with Canvas Studio? So this is you as an instructor. I also use Canvas Studio for my students. All right, so I have students make videos of problems. So an assignment, problem set 1 video and discussion. I ask students is make a video of a problem that you're assigned, and to make videos, you can use Screencast-O-Matic, Canvas Studio, Flipgrid, your phone. So I give them a choice. So I give them direction of how they can use Canvas Studio. So when they respond to a question like this as a student, let's see, they can reply. Let's see, how do I add a post? Is it from a student view? I'm going to subscribe. I need to go at the bottom. I don't know how. Oops. I'm not sure. It's possible that it's closed because oh, okay. Yeah, so here is a submission from a student using Canvas Studio. Basically, what they did is they replied to the post, and then in the rich text editor, there's a Canvas Studio button, and they can do it directly. I usually like to give students a choice on what tools to use to make the videos, because just like me with kind of not being able to use Canvas Studio directly to capture my screen because I already have Screencast-O-Matic, it's possible that it's not going to work for them either that way. So kind of anticipate that might happen. So if you give them a choice on how to upload the videos, that's a good strategy. All right, well, I hope this helped a little bit in orienting you to Canvas Studio and how you can use it. Sorry, the video is a little bit long, but yeah, let me know if there's any questions on if you want to use it and you're running into any problems. I'm happy to help out. All right, that's it.